what's up guys, it's MagicX2 here, and I've got a deck review for you guys of the Bicycle Revision 1 deck from Circle City Cards. So let's talk about the box first. At the top you see it says Bicycle, then you've got the Ace of Spades design, then it says Revision 1 and playing cards. So that's really cool. And the side says Air Cushion Finish, made in the USA. The other side says Circle City Card Company, Indianapolis, IN. And the bottom has some copyright info, a QR code, and their logo. The QR code, I'm not sure what it leads to because I don't have a smartphone to scan it, so sorry about that guys. And the top says Poker, and you've got some numbers there. Now you've got the back design on the back, and when you open it up you've got some more copyright info, and then the deck of cards inside. So let's talk about the cards that you get extra with the deck. So you get a nice double backer, which you can do some card tricks with. Then you get these two trick cards. You get a One of Hearts card, which is really cool. I have never seen that before. And you also get another trick card, which is a bunch of different cards mixed into one. So that's really cool. Now also you get an ad card. So it has Circle City Card Company, Card Buki or Bucky, not exactly sure, and Kickstarter, which is where the deck was originally sold, but it's now available on their site, which I'll have a link to in the description below. It's www.circlecitycards.com. So here's the other side of it. It's really cool. It's actually a title block card, which is what architects and is what they use, and all of the font on there is architecture type font. So that's really cool. It fits the theme perfectly. So now let's talk about the back design. You've got a cool back design. It consists of a bunch of different lines, and it's a ton of detail. It must have taken a long time to do this. And the lines all blend together and form different shapes. Like you can see the diamonds on the sides, you can see the swirls up here, and all of it in the middle. It's all made up of a bunch of different lines, so it's really, really cool. And you can really tell that a lot of effort was put into the deck. With the back design, it looks nice, but I'm actually curious to see what it would have looked like with a white border. I don't know, I'm sure that the designer, Adam T. Clarkson, thought about that, and I'm sure this looked better, but I'm just curious to see. So the back design I like, and I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10, because I think there could have been maybe some more color and some more boldness to it, but it's still really, really cool and unique. Now let's talk about the Ace of Spades. You've got a really nice Ace of Spades here. It's very simple, and it's supposed to look like concept art for a bicycle deck. So it looks like it was sketched, and it's like the first stage. So that's really cool. And you've got the dimension lines right here, which is cool, and that's a really nice touch to the deck and goes well with the theme. At the top you see it says Bicycle Revision 1 and the US Playing Card Company and made in the USA. So now let's talk about the faces of the cards. I'll get a couple of the court cards. You've got the King of Diamonds. The red contrasts really, really well and makes it pop out a lot. And you can see it's a standard shape to it, and it's just colored differently. And same with the white one, it's a standard shape, but colored differently. And I really like it. The only problem with the white one is that the face is kind of hard to see in person. It's a very light gray, but it's not too bad. You can see it. So now let's talk about the other face cards. The black cards are actually white, and the red cards are red. And the pips are standard shaped, but they look as if they were shaded in by hand, like a sketch. So that's really, really cool. And it's very detailed, and you can tell that the artist really thought about this when he was doing it. And you can see on all of the cards there's dimension lines. So that's the 10 of spades. Now let's take a look at a red one. So you can see the nice bright red, and the red cards are also shaded in like it was by hand. So those are the faces of the cards. So for the design of the faces, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I really, really like it. It's unique, and I love the fact that it looks as if it was shaded in by hand. Now let's talk about the feel of the deck and the stock and finish. For the feel of the deck, it feels really nice and smooth. It's got the Bicycle 325 stock with air cushion finish. There is a lot of ink on the deck, although it's not many colors, which is a good thing. And there's not much black, just on the court cards. So there's not a ton of ink, but it is printed on both sides with color. So it's a good amount of ink, but the stock can really handle it. With a lot of ink, they are going to feel softer, so they can bend easier, and so they don't stay bent. So they're really nice for dribbles and springs because of the soft stock. And fans are cool. They look pretty cool with the part of the design showing there. And I really like how they look when you show the fronts, because the red creates a really bright contrast. So that's really nice. For magicians, I don't really recommend it because it's not a normal looking deck, like a regular bicycle deck or something like that. For flourishers, I recommend it. It feels really nice, and it's going to pop out to people who are watching you. And for collectors, I really recommend it because it looks awesome, and it's a limited deck. So I definitely recommend that you pick these up. They're a really nice price, and it's going to be a pretty long-lasting deck. I've been using these for a few days now, but I've been using them for hours and hours and hours. I've been taking them with me most places, and just breaking them in, and they're really, really nice, and they still fan pretty much perfectly. It's nice for pressure fans, and so I really recommend that you guys pick up this deck. So you can get it at circlecitycards.com. I'll put that link in the description below, and check out their other decks too. They're really, really cool. They have some awesome designs. So that has been the review for the Bicycle Revision 1 deck from Circle City Cards. So I hope you enjoyed. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. And thank you for watching.